Are you a US citizen or US resident? Then understanding FBAR or foreign bank and financial accounts report is crucial to avoid costly penalties and fines. In this video, I'll walk you through what is FBAR, who all need to file FBAR return. Remember, this is in addition to filing your regular income tax return. This is Arvind Varaganti, and you are watching the Personal Finance Coach. So, what is FBAR? FBAR is Foreign Bank and Financial Account Report. It's a report that must be filed annually with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, which is FinCEN. That's a division of the US Department of Treasury. FBAR requires US persons, that is US citizens, US residents, that is even the people on visa, and US entities like corporations, LLCs, partnership, trust, etc., to report their financial interest in or signature authority over foreign financial accounts if the aggregate value of those accounts exceeds $10,000 at any time during the calendar year. This FBAR was introduced specifically to prevent money laundering. So, a couple of points to note here. Even the visa holders who are US residents needs to file FBAR. That is, you need not be a US citizen or green card holder to file this report. So everybody, whether a US citizen or green card holder or a visa holder, needs to file FBAR if the aggregate value of the foreign financial accounts at any time during the calendar year exceeds $10,000. So note that it's basically aggregate value, not exactly the value on the last day of the calendar year. So at any time during the year, if the aggregate value of the foreign financial accounts exceeds $10,000, then you need to file FBAR. Let's assume you have, say, 3 foreign bank accounts. Say in one account you have $3,000, maybe in another account say $5,000, and maybe in the third account you have, say, $2,000. So in this case, even though you do not have $10,000 in each of the accounts, but the aggregate value is $10,000. So you need to file FBAR, as the law says, if the aggregate value is $10,000 or more and not the individual account balance, you need to file FBAR. So in this case, you need to file FBAR and show all the 3 foreign bank accounts in the FBAR return. Take another example. Let's say assume that you have, say, just one bank account in, say, India, and the balance in this account is, say, USD equivalent, say, $6,000. And let's assume you have another bank account in, maybe, say, Australia, and let's assume the balance, the highest balance in that account is, say, $5,000. So in this case, you need to still file FBAR and show both the foreign bank accounts in FBAR filing. There are certain cases wherein foreign bank account might not be in your name, but you might have a signature authority for that account. If so, you should still include that foreign bank account, even though it's not in your name. As you have a signature authority, you should include that in your FBAR return. And FBAR reporting requirements also apply to a minor child who is a US resident. So if a child cannot file FBAR for any reason, then the parent or the guardian must file FBAR on behalf of child. As these foreign bank accounts are designated in non-USD currency, you need to convert the foreign currency numbers into USD using the exchange rate as on the last day of the calendar year. And this information is available in IRS website. I had mentioned the concerned link in the description section of this video. So from that link, you can get the exchange rate as on the last day of the calendar year. Now, next comes the question, what are financial accounts? So these are some of the financial accounts which is mentioned. Again, this list is not kind of an exhaustive. So there could be a lot of other foreign financial accounts. So I've listed some of them. So the first one is the bank accounts. So it could be your savings account, checking account, certificate of deposits, your fixed deposits, recurring deposits. It could be a security account, which is your brokerage trading accounts, which is also called as demat accounts in India. Your crypto accounts, commodity, futures, options, etc. Mutual funds, cash value insurance policies. So example, your unit linked insurance policies in India. Foreign retirement account, example, provident fund, public provident fund in India. And any other financial account maintained in a foreign financial institutions or with a person performing the services of a foreign financial institution. Note, even if any of these accounts do not produce any taxable income, that financial account needs to be still reported in the FBAR report. Penalties. Non-compliance with FBAR requirements can result in severe penalties, both civil and criminal, depending on whether the failure to file was willful or non-willful. A person who is required to file and fails to properly file FBAR may be subject to civil penalty not to exceed $10,000 per violation. In case of willful violation, the penalty may go up to the greater of $100,000 or 50% of the balance in the account at the time of violation. In addition, willful violations may also be subject to criminal penalties. A person convicted of a willful violation of the FBAR requirements can be fined up to $250,000 or sent to prison for up to 5 years or both. Due date, generally the due date is April 15th of the next year. So for financial year 2024, the due date for filing of FBAR is April 15, 2025, and you get an automatic extension for another 6 months, that is until October 15th, if you are a US citizen and living abroad. So husband and wife needs to file separate FBAR returns. If husband and wife owns all the accounts jointly, then probably one of them can file FBAR and may mention the accounts as jointly owned. In my next video, I'll explain you how to file FBAR. It's very simple and you can file on your own. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video. For interesting videos on personal finance, please do subscribe to my channel. And if you feel that you learned something new, please like and share. Thank you.